this match I will be playing on insane bowling difficulty. But before that, let me select it. Of course, I'll be batting as Gujarat. Now, this is not a team chase challenge, so let's use the manual target. And I'll be playing against Lanka insane bowling. This is pass. India night match. Okay, let it be try. Green is better. Quiet, translate. 9 will be too much. But we can choose. Okay, let's go with 8. Let's start the match.
Batsmen will need their best defence on this lively green track.
Now the target is
Umpires walk
169.
out. Fielders are in their huddle. The cool night air is perfect for cricket. The players power play 1 is underway. Just 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Timing is not good. Collects a single and gets off the mark. A dot ball, good delivery. Batsman smashed that ball. Bowlers over so far, batsmen struggling to score. Couldn't time it properly. That's 3 dots in a row.
इसमें तो सर्वाइव करना ही बहुत मुश्किल है.
This time's the shot. Gets a couple and batsman is off the mark.
The bowling speed is 150 on an average. 150 kilometers per hour.
Timed perfectly. And again the same result. Tidy over from the bowler. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket.
Required run rate 8.63. First third base mega 145 to 160 kilometers per hour.
No runs added to the tally.
Second.
Three dots in a row. Pressure has started to build. Batsman fails to connect. Batsman collects a single. Those are the wide. Goes to the keeper.
Wide. At least चलेगी रन दूंगा.
Could have played it better there. It's not a convincing shot from the batsman, but he will
151
take it.
kilometer per hour.
Weak push by the batsman. A tug of war in that over. Both the bowler and batsman had their moments. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Bowled. What a beauty. Batsman's score with this bat is 2. Batsman now plays with a new bat. Consecutive wickets for the bowler on a hat-trick now. Out after playing just a single ball. New bat comes into play. That's a poor shot. He's not got his timing right on that one. Finds the boundary and batsman is off.
So finally
Excellent
the first
over so
boundary.
far. Batsman continues to be put under pressure. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. Finds the fielder on this occasion. That's a mistimed shot, not the connection he was looking for. Should look to capitalise on the power play, given the wickets in hand. Batsman has mistimed the shot. Pressure is mounting on the batsman. Another excellent over from the bowler. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Batsman whips it powerfully. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change.
The required run rate is 8.8.
He's gone for it, but the timing isn't quite there.
Ball इतनी fast है कि सिर्फ touch करना
That
है.
will be another boundary.
सिर्फ connect भी कर लिया.
Batsman has been beaten on that occasion. Might
Chance
just be letting
and
off some
get
pressure
four
on the
runs.
batsman in this over. That's not timed well.
See,
That's 2 through 4. That's raced to the boundary.
160.
Changes are done to the fielding. That shot has really connected that one. That's gone for 4 as well. That's a wide ball. Close save. The ball misses the stumps by a whisker. Keeper stops this. That's clean bowled. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 21. That
33
over
for 4
has brought some excitement to the game.
33 for 3.
Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. What a sight for the bowler. The ball crashes into the stumps. This bat's contribution is 8. He has swung hard but ends up getting an inside edge.
The only scoring
Batsman
window
requires to get
and that is
136 runs
when
from
it's medium
93
fast
deliveries.
bowlers.
He's given that absolutely everything. That will be 4 and the batsman is off the mark.
The fast bowlers काफी बॉलिंग में दिख रही है. Actually,
Comes off the top edge of the bat. Just out of the reach for the fielder. Consecutive boundaries for the batsman. That's a gentle push from the batsman. Another boundary, that's 3 and 3. Exciting cricket in that over. Left arm medium fast from over the wickets. Dropped a short third man.
फील्डिंग काफ़ी खराब है इनकी.
Off the mark with a double.
So it's a left arm medium fast bowler. This is how India to score.
Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. 1 run added to the scoreboard. Terrific shot. Oh, it's a biggie. Got hold of that one all right. Just a soft touch right out of the middle of the bat. Can't get it past the fielder. Gentle touch from the batsman. The result is a single. No timing on that shot whatsoever. Run rate needed is roughly 8. That's a costly over. All right, power play 3. Fielding side can have 5 fielders outside the circle. Oh, that's bold. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 4.
Slow. 113 for a right arm fast.
Batsman now plays with a new bat. That's a magnificent strike. Off the mark with a run. Batsman managed only 1 runs in the over so far. Chopped on. Batsman's score with this bat is 19. New bat comes into play. No timing there. Fielder stops this. Batsman smashes hard and gets an edge. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Great bowling. Batsman just can't find a way to get some momentum. Batsman pushes it gently, perfectly behind the ball. Batsman pockets a single. That's a solid push right out of the middle. Timing is not good. That's 2 important runs added to the total. Good bowling so far. He's misjudged it. The ball has hit the handle of the bat. Fails to run it past the bowler. Attempts a soft push, but it's a bottom edge. That's a low full toss. 1 run added to the tally. Batsman slashed that ball. 6, and it's a big one. Quite a few runs in that over. Much needed for the batsman. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket.
Challenges.
Smashes it.
Wickets. Have only
1
4
run added
wickets
to the
remaining.
score. Couldn't time it properly. Batsman goes for the shot, gets an edge. couldn't score off this ball. He's lofted it, the ball is sky high. Batsman got really lucky there, has not timed it well, but still got a boundary.
That's 7 runs in this over.
Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. It's in the air. That's a boundary.
That's our run rate.
Mistimes the shot.
Fielder.
So far, an expensive over. Batsman looking to gain some momentum.
I'm saying if run rate comes below 6,
The ball's disappeared into the clouds. It's over the line for 6. Interesting field change here. They're trying to plug those gaps.
Right?
Batsman couldn't score. That's a lightning knock. Batsman gets some much needed momentum in that over. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. That's cut beautifully. A fielder is present there.
Now the fielding is much better. Fielding setup
Terrific strike from the batsman.
after this week's update.
Batsman finds the boundary.
The update had something called as intelligent fielding.
That's well struck. 5 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one.
But the actual fielding,
Timed perfectly.
taking catches and stopping ball, it still needs a lot of work. काफ़ी सारे catches drop हो जाते हैं और ये bowler तो catch ही नहीं पकड़ता.
Really hit that hard. Solid. That was such a lovely sound of the bat.
Lovely shot.
That's gone the distance. Expensive over. Batsman looking to get ahead in the game. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. Goes for a mighty heave, but it's a bottom edge. 30 runs and counting. Batsman should look to keep up the good work.
Slow ball. काफ़ी सारे slow balls डाल रहे हैं.
Muscled. Batsman will get a boundary. Bowler seems to be struggling to contain the batsman. The ball is high up in the air. It's anyone's call. Batsman gets a couple. That's a stunning shot. First milestone for the batsman. Total score is 30. Time to raise the bat. Changes to the fielding now, trying to contain the run flow. It's gone up.
That's me.
An expensive over comes to an end. Momentum shifting towards the batsman. Left arm, fast bowler from around the wicket.
फिर से.
Hits the handle of the bat.
Single.
Batsman gets a single.
And the ball straight is a semi-new. It was new before. I think.
Batsman
Swing.
managed only 1. Runs in
Come
the
on,
over
ऐसा
so
ball
far.
Straight. 158. No. दिखा ही नहीं है.
Hit with tremendous power. Gets it away for 4.
दिखने की भी बात नहीं है. It's like इतनी फास्ट बॉल आती है कि रिएक्शन काफी स्लो हो जाता है.
Played gently by the batsman.
बॉडी रिएक्ट नहीं करती.
Just out of the reach for the bowler. 2 runs added to the scoreboard. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. The ball has struck the handle of the bat.
1.
Keeper does well and keeps the batsman on strike. That's hit high on the bat. There is a single to offer. Heave, the ball is soaring in the air.
Oh, nice field.
Batsman managed only 2 runs in the over so far. Really hit that hard. That's gone miles. Misses the ball. Batsman slashed that ball. Safe, but that was close to the
32
bowler.
runs and 36.
That will be 4. That's a costly over. The bowler just couldn't find the right line and length. That's come off the handle of the bat. 1 run available there.
सीधा headshot bowling.
A hard swing from, but it seems to have taken the inside edge. He's got a thick edge on that, but it's flown past the fielders for a 4. What a lucky break. Batsman smashed that ball. That's a well-deserved half-century. 11 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Batsman fails to connect. That's a single. Right out of the middle of the bat. Ball runs away for 4. It's gone in the air. Expensive over. Batsman looking to get ahead in the game. Left arm medium fast from around the wicket. Batsman pushes hard and gets an edge. That's a brilliant outswinger. And he's absolutely smashed that one. Batsman collects a single. That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. Let's hit the handle of the bat. The batsman looks a bit rattled. 1 run added to the scoreboard. Batsman smashed that ball. It's gone for 4. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. Just falls short of the bowler. A close call. The result is a single. In the air. Straight to, long off. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 60. Batsman has a new bat now. Could have played it better there. Gets off the
5
mark
runs to
with a
win.
couple. Bowler has been in control in this over till now. That was just a push from the batsman. Batsman pockets a single.
Let's smash it with the boundary and a half century.
In the air.
And then
That's
Thank
half
you.
century.
Well done,
Another
guys.
milestone for the batsman. Time to raise the bat.
Let's play with. Let's play as RC against Gujarat Titans. Against Bangalore. Let's keep the run rate also same and same settings. Start the match.
With the pitch showing a lot of green, the seamers will be licking their lips. Fielders stride in,
166
ready for
target,
action. Time to start. Right arm fast bowler. Power play 1 begins. Only 2 fielders outside the circle. That has missed the stumps by a whisker. Fails to connect. That's a poor shot. He's not got his timing right on that one. Batsman will get a single and he is off the mark. Batsman couldn't lay bat on ball.
So again,
Batsman managed only
the
1.
status
Runs
of
in the
ball
over so
is
far.
new. That means a lot of swing. At least ball का status new आते तक.
The ball has hit the handle.
Careful.
Could not judge the length properly there. The result is single and batsman is off
से
the
काम
mark.
चलाना पड़ेगा. Maybe once in a while. Edge वाले force.
Gentle knock by the batsman.
This is very good.
Good over from the
Out
bowler.
of 6 balls, 4 are special.
Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket.
Special
The bowler can hit the deck hard and extract bounce. Batsman whips it powerfully. Fails to run it past the fielder. Nice shot. Has really connected that one. Three dot balls in a row. The pressure is mounting on the batsman.
Slow.
Batsman under serious pressure. That's a mistimed shot, not the connection he was looking for. 4 dot balls in a row. The batsman needs to rotate the strike.
The bat automatically touch हो गया. Was lucky there.
Batsman has mistimed the shot. batsman will collect 2. End of a superb over. Did not let the batsman get away. The bails are off. That was a fantastic delivery right through the gate. This bat's contribution is 1. He's misjudged it. The ball has hit the handle of the bat. Single and batsman is off the mark. The asking rate is around 9. Tight over from the bowler so far, maintaining the pressure. Hits the handle of the bat. 1 run added to the tally. Swings ferociously but gets an inside edge. Scoring rate is close to 3. He's gone for it, but the timing isn't quite there. He's edged that one, but it's gone for 4. Fortune favours the brave. Excellent over from the bowler. More pressure on the batsman. That was pushed tamely by the batsman. Batsman is just toying with the field now. And he's bowled him. The stumps are shattered. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 6. Batsman now plays with a new bat. A simple catch put down at deep mid-off. A single to get off the mark. Great over so far, not giving away any easy runs for the batsman. The required run rate is around 9. He's given that absolutely everything. That was close to the bowler. That will be a boundary. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. And again the same result. A lot of things have happened in that over. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. That's bowled. Batsman's score with this bat is 1. New bat comes into play. It's a magnificent strike. A couple to get off the mark. Batsman managed only 2 runs in the over so far. Bowled him. The batsman missed that one and the stumps are a mess. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 2. Another wicket for the bowler. On a hat-trick now. Batsman loses the bat on the first ball. Batsman gets a new bat. Batsman gently taps the ball. Off the mark with a single. Pressure is mounting on the batsman. Another excellent over from the bowler. That's not timed well. 1 run added to the score. Up in the air. Batsman gets a single. Gone, clean bowled. The bowler has sent the stumps flying.
30 for 6.
This bat's contribution is 2. No timing on that shot whatsoever. Off the mark with a boundary. That's come off the top of the bat. There is a single to offer. Bowled, what a beauty. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 18. Umpire Umpire signals start of power play 3. New bat comes into play. No timing there. Need to play aggressively, but also keep wickets in hand. This has gone up. Batsman earns a couple. Batsman managed only 2 runs in the over so far. Batsman couldn't connect. Bowled him. The batsman has chopped it onto his stumps.
अब तो comeback आना
Batsman's
बहुत
score with
मुश्किल
this
है.
bat is 7.
So I guess I'll restart the match. Purely because of my lack of skills to play against ultra insane bowling.
We're ready to go. First power play
One more try.
starts. A crucial
ये
phase
मैच
for
फाइनल
scoring.
रहेगी. अगर ये मैच हार जाता है,
It's a dot ball.
chances है today's winner are going to be Gujarat Titans.
Smashes it.
And that's how I predict matches.
Collects a single and gets off the mark. The ball has struck the handle of the bat. Batsman managed only 2 runs in the over so far. That's clean bowled. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 1. Batsman has a new bat now. Could never get any wood on it. Excellent over this from the bowler.
Let's play
Left
extra
arm
safe.
fast bowler from over the wicket. It's the toe end of the bat. Stopped by the fielder. That's a gentle push. 1 run available
You
there.
can see bat swing speed रहता है. I'll try to maintain it below 50.
What a sight for the bowler. The ball
Swing.
crashes into the stumps. Batsman fails to trouble the scorers. Batsman managed only 1 runs in the over so far. Gone. That's 2 in 2 on a hat-trick now. Batsman gets a golden duck with this bat.
No.
The countdown from umpire signals start of power play 1. The batsman pushes at it, but there's an edge. That's a boundary and batsman is off the mark.
Starting with the
Weak push by the batsman. That's a single. Timing is not good. There was a misfield. Expensive over so far. Bowler should rethink his strategy for the rest of the over. Oh, that's bold. This bat's contribution is 5. Batsman now plays with a new bat. Inches away from the wicket. Batsman just doesn't get the connection. The bails are off. That was a fantastic delivery right through the gate. Batsman loses the bat without scoring. Tight over from the bowler. Couldn't time it properly. Straight to the fielder. Batsman relieved. Wicket missed by inches. That's a gentle push from the batsman. And that's another dot ball. The batsman got to start finding the gaps. And that's another dot ball. The pressure is mounting.
6 for 2. I think this is the second over.
Goes for a big hit, but it's a bottom edge.
Yes,
Dot balls coming in
over.
bundles now.
First over itself, 2 wickets. Wow. And a maiden
Pressure
over.
had started to build.
No problem. I just need to
Fantastic
survive.
over. A maiden.
6, 7,
Right
8.
arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Swung hard at that, but it's only taken the edge. Off the mark with a run.
Single. Right arm fast.
And he's bowled him. The stumps are shattered. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 1. Mistimes the shot. Batsman will get a single and he is off the mark. That's bowled. Batsman's score with this bat is 1. Batsman gets a new bat. Just a soft touch right out of the middle of the bat. Excellent over from the bowler. More pressure on the batsman. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket.
Now after this, if I play team chase challenge or hard bowling, तो easy लगेगा.
Timed perfectly. Batsman
As
collects
if
a
the ball is
single.
moving in slow motion.
Oh, misses the stumps by inches. And great over so far. Not giving away any easy runs for the batsman. Gentle touch from the batsman. The result is single and batsman is off the mark.
Gentle touch से ही काम चल रहा है.
Doesn't need to play at those. Oh, that was close. The bails remain undisturbed. Stopped by the keeper. Batsman fails to connect. Fielder does well, and no runs added to the total. Simple catch for the fielder at first slip. Batsman
That's
loses
for
the
five.
bat after a score of 2.
काफी
Pressure is mounting on the batsman. Another excellent over from the bowler. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. Required run rate is close to 10. Could have played it better there. Batsman's strike rate is just 38.
38 strike rate. Wow.
spoons up for an easy catch. This bat's contribution is 1. What a stroke.
Oh, finally. Got it.
Off the mark with a 6 though. Inside edge and the ball was very close to stumps. Edge and it's flown away. 4 runs. Bowled him. The batsman missed that one and the stumps are a mess. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 10. Great bowling.
Okay,
Batsman
let's
just
change
can't.
difficulty level. I think पहला ही मैच था जिसमें I was able to win. Let's get back to normal challenge. Team change challenge for gents. Same thing. Yours, green pitch, almost same conditions. Only thing is there is bowling level 90.
A bit of grass out there should assist fast and swing bowlers. Umpires and fielders step in. Umpire signals power play 1, a chance for quick runs. He's lofted it, the ball is sky high. Gets a couple and batsman is off the mark.
काफी slow लग रहा है. Right arm medium, right arm fast.
It's a bird, it's a play, no, it's a cricket ball. That's a 4.
Wide.
That's a dot.
Right.
6 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. That's a ferocious outswinger.
काफी aggressive. Sorry, defensive.
Batsman needs to spend more time practicing. He's hit that one into the stratosphere.
Drop.
That's a spectacular catch by the fielder. Batsman's score with this bat is 6. Good over for the fielding side, but the batsman wouldn't be too unhappy. Batsman pushes it gently, perfectly behind the ball. Off the mark with a double.
So 154 runs.
That was a close shave, very close to the stumps. No runs added by the batsman. That's a lightning knock. That goes all the way for 4. 6 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. That's in the air. One more boundary for the batsman. Batsman gets the bat on ball. Almost a catch for the bowler. Gets double for that. It's a solid push right out of the middle. Batsman living dangerously. That's almost carried to the bowler. Expensive over for the fielding side.
It's not.
Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. An in-swinging Yorker right on the money. Fails to wood it. It's high up in the air. Just about got enough distance. Terrific Terrific strike from the batsman. Bowler struggling to keep it tight, turning out to be an expensive over. That's well struck. Batsman's playing a blinder with a strike rate of 156. Batsman still getting a measure of the wicket. Batsman slashes hard but gets a top edge. A lucky edge, that's a 4. Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. That's magnificent. The ball just curved in beautifully. Really hit that hard. That's not too far from the bowler. Great way to get off the mark. A boundary. He's gone for the big hit, but it's taken the outside edge. Consecutive 4s for the batsman. Ball is high up in the air. It's anyone's call. Terrific catch by the fielder. That's a classical in-swinger. Muscled. Gets a triple and batsman is off the mark. Point has been moved to forward point. A dot ball, good delivery. Some good entertainment in that over. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Just gets back on ball. Timing could be better. 1 run added to the scoreboard. Swings hard, but gets a bottom edge. The result is 2. Timing could have been better. Batsman continues to dominate. Been a costly over so far. No runs added to the tally. Good take from the fielder. This bat's contribution is 4. Batsman now plays with a new bat. Hit with tremendous power. Single and batsman is off the mark. That's an economical over. Good bowling. Batsman slashed that ball. Two runs added to the score. Gone up. That's a boundary. Right out of the middle of the bat. Turning out to be another great over for the batsman. He's not got that from the middle. It's hit high on the bat. Batsman finds the boundary. And he's absolutely smashed that one. Another boundary for the batsman. Played gently by the batsman. Batsman will get 2 for that. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his power play 3. Brace for action. He's just batsman.
Right on medium fast.
Added 2 to
95
the
km
tally.
per hour.
Batsman finds the contact. The result
बस
is a
2
single.
विकेट बाकी है. उसमें ही जीतना है.
That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. 2 runs added to the score keeps the scoreboard ticking. Attempts a powerful slog but only edges it. Batsman pockets a single. Big heave, the ball is soaring in the air. 30-run milestone has been reached, time to raise the bat. Batsman is able to connect. 2 runs added to the total. Good over for the fielding side. Batsman still on top though. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. Batsman gets the contact. 1 run added to the tally. Gentle knock by the batsman. Finds the fielder on this occasion. Batsman smashed that ball. That's 2 important runs added to the total. Batsman managed only 3 runs in the over so far. That was pushed tamely by the batsman. 1 run added to the score. Batsman gets the connection. Batsman gets a couple. Backward square leg is brought to square leg. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. It's high up in the air.
That's okay.
Simple catch to the fielder. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 25. It's gone in the air. Gets off the mark with a couple. High up in the air. Batsman's score with this bat is 2. Batsman managed only 2 runs in the over so far. Clean strike.
Yeah, this is not a catch.
That's a 6 and batsman is off the mark. Swings hard and gets an inside edge. Off the edge, yet it's flown for the boundary. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. Doesn't matter where the fielders are if the ball is sailing into the stands. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team. Air. Two runs added to the scoreboard. Unleashes a hefty swing, but gets a bottom edge. Good over so far, trying to dry up the runs. Batsman whips it powerfully. Batsman will get a boundary. What a delivery, an outswinging Yorker of the highest quality. Up in the air. Batsman will collect 2. It has been a productive over for both sides. Left arm medium fast from around the wicket. Batsman gets the bat on ball. Batsman earns a couple. Nice shot. Has really connected that one. Batsman gets a single. That's come off the handle of the bat. Just gets bat on ball. Timing could be better. There is a single to offer. He's given that absolutely everything. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Couldn't score off this ball. Batsman swings hard and gets an edge. That's a superb outswinger. 1 run available there. He swung at the ball, but it's taken the inside edge. He's edged it, a streaky shot for 4. Great over for the batsman so far. Can he make it even better? The batsman has swung, but there's an inside edge. That brings up the half century. Well done. Fielding changes are done. Tries to smash it, but it's an edge. Gets double for that.
There are 5 fielders. Even no one in front of me, so let's use that.
Called a wide, need to bowl that again. Close one, just past the stumps. Travels to the keeper. An expensive over comes to an end. Momentum shifting towards the batsman. Left arm medium fast from around the wicket. Batsman thrashed the ball hard.
Oh, that's a huge one.
That's 30 runs with this bat. It has been a good knock. He's lofted that one high into the air. Batsman clears the boundary again. It's gone high up in the air. 3 sixes in a row. Batsman's on a rampage. Fielding has been updated. Up and away, that's a biggie. Just about clears the fence. Batsman whips it powerfully. That's 50 for the batsman. Time to raise the bat. That's a costly over. Bowler just couldn't find the right line and length. Gone, clean bowled. The bowler has sent the stumps flying. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 54. absolutely trashed the ball. Off the mark with a 4. It's in the air. The ball is a mere speck in the sky. Batsman made it look easy. Game over. Just clears the road.
Gujarat Titans. So now let me take a little break and I'll be back. After that, we can play the survival series. That will change. This is basically a test match where I have to continue to survive for 10 hours. Match win prize is 3 wins. 30 wins.
A dry surface. The spinners are expected to play a key role in this game. Following the umpires, fielders stride in. The game's about to start.
5 special balls per over.
This magnificent stadium is a sight to
16,
behold.
4,
The
17,
stadium is
24,
packed to the rafters.
3.
The atmosphere is electric. The overcast conditions are a challenge for the batsman. It's a day for grit and determination. Batsman is expected to score a minimum of 41. Batsman gently taps the ball. The result is single and batsman is off the mark. That's a gentle push from the batsman. It's a solid push right out of the middle. Gentle knock by the batsman. Weak push by the batsman.
इसमें बस सिंगल्स ही चाहिए. इनफैक्ट इसमें बॉल लीव करना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है.
That's a lightning knock. Pressure is mounting on the batsman. Another excellent over from the bowler. Right on medium fast from over the wicket. The bowler can hit hard and extract bounce. No timing there.
Well, that's a lot when compared to normal matches. And still it's
Batsman earns a
showing
couple.
low frequency. I guess look, medium difficulty
Soft
with
touch right out of the middle of the bat.
Low frequency. Yeah.
Can't get it past the fielder. Batsman pushes it gently, perfectly behind the ball. Need to play aggressively, but also keep wickets in hand. No timing on that shot whatsoever. That's a proper off-cutter. Batsman gets a single. It was just a push from the batsman. Batsman fails to connect.
Wait.
Excellent over from the bowler. More pressure on the batsman. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. The bowler can hit it hard and extract bounce.
75%. That's something new. It keeps changing.
It's played gently by the batsman. Batsman pockets a single. Gentle touch from the batsman. There's a stunning leg cutter. That was pushed tamely by the batsman. Batsman managed only 2 runs in the over so far. Hit with tremendous power. It's gone for 4.
I think इसमें commentary बंद कर देना चाहिए. It's kind of distracting. Okay, now I have to survive 42 balls with only 1 wicket remaining. Still 5 overs to go. So runs तो अभी सिर्फ 16 है, but 21 balls still to go. That is 3.3 overs. And in that, I'm sure the second last over will be a spinner. Left arm fast. And now, बच गया, safe. So last over is gonna be a spinner. स्कोर तो करना ही था क्योंकि लास्ट ओवर में स्पिनर था, उसमें तो I mean Bull would have been surviving that over. इसलिए वो एक स्टार्टिंग में विकेट चले गए, वो काफ़ी इम्पैक्ट था उसका. प्लान तो छोड़ने का था. So far all good. 8 overs left. ये फॉर्मेट में लंजेस बहुत करना पड़ता है, फॉरवर्ड लंजेस. So that's a good workout. Spinner. This was the wrong one. So इससे थोड़ा रन का प्रेशर कम हो जाएगा. बस बहुत हो गया ये ओवर के लिए. Thank you. इसकी आवाज़ सुनते से ही टेंशन आ गया मेरे को. कैच. So 15 runs and 25 balls. This time at least I have 1 wicket buffer, which will be last over में तो काफ़ी helpful रहेगा. But still 3 overs to go for that. Four runs. Maybe 3 or 4 ही मिलेगा. Yes, 4. Now 5 runs remaining in 18 balls. So now runs. Oh, that was a lifeline given. Drop नाउ रन्स, एक रन निकाल भी लिया तो कोई रन का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है ये मैच में. The only thing is I have to survive 2 overs and with 2 wickets. ये हो गया रन का टारगेट कंप्लीट. Last 8 balls. Hey, छोड़ सकता था. There's no need to play that ball. Okay. अच्छा fast ही है ना spinner. Nice. Watch out for off cutters. 75% probability. Our first ball was the normal. स्पिनर नहीं तो काफ़ी इजी हो गया. आई थॉट इट विल बी अ स्पिनर. Last 2 balls, 3 balls. 2. Okay, that's a win. अब नहीं हो सकता. 1 ball 2 wickets left. Let's go for a wicket. Bangalore is playing test matches. $76 balls और 38 रन ही चाहिए ना फिर तो. Wickets काफी सारे. There has to be some kind of like, there has to be a catch. Why so many wickets? मेरे को तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि इसमें स्पिनर्स काफी रहेंगे. Was on stump. Okay, I need to focus. Coffee pasta. Medium fast. Off cutter. So that's first off cutter. Second. Okay, that's why 4 wickets were given at the start. Now I'll have to do deep forward lunges. But that was stupid. So it's better I restart the match. Those 48 balls survive, only 1 wicket remaining. Let's restart the challenge and try it once more. Okay. ये क्या हो गया? Off spinner है. Lucky. Stupid shot. क्या जरूरत थी? आगे जाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं थी. And these are the kind of wickets which hurt the most later on in the game. If the ball has flight, I go on front foot, otherwise back foot. Let's see if that works or not. छोड़ना चाहिए था यार, काफी दूर थे. That's 2 wickets. छोड़ना चाहिए था. लकी एज. तो इधर ही गेम खत्म था. फिर से वही 3-3 स्लिप है इधर. स्टंप पे था बॉल. ये भी बॉल स्टंप पे था. रन्स का तो टेंशन खत्म. इट्स ओनली सर्वाइव. ये थोड़ा slightly missing. Okay, from now on my focus will be on moving the balls, as I do not need any more runs. Right there. Surviving 36 balls. Okay, so let's give it a try. Possible to hai. With only 1 wicket. So this is the last pair of batsmen. I have to survive more 35 balls. So far 3 spinners. So at least one more if I'm lucky. Otherwise, two spinners can show up. Stump it, Ivy. Middle stump. ये तो काफी क्लोज था. For a minute I thought 4 overs. Last 3 overs. Nice. No spinner. No spinner तो रहेगा. If I'm lucky, then only last over will be a spinner. Otherwise, next both overs will be spinners. Hey, this कैसे होगा फिर? Maybe the timing was wrong. बच गए. 7 balls left. लास्ट ओवर के पहले it's okay. Spinners almost like spinners. There are 4 spinners last over. I don't know if it was a spinner or a fast bowler. So leaving that 4 spinners, that's why 4 wickets. What was that? जब से T20 क्यों आ गया? T20 shot. So again the same strategy. Light रही ball में, so I'll go on front foot, otherwise back foot. Just leave. So that's one spinner. No. Last time, I think it was the 8th over in which I lost first wicket. 20 runs to go. Way. अरे यार ये आ गए फिर से स्लिप वाले. क्यू third spinner, wrist spin. अरे first ball ही it's the wrong one always. Last time भी यही ball पे out हुआ था. ये क्या कैच था? काफी विकेट्स चले गए इसमें. Still it's doable. Last time 36 बॉल थे और सिर्फ एक विकेट बाकी था. और शायद से ये टाइम भी वही सिचुएशन रहेगी. 3 विकेट चले गए. Wrist spin. Okay, बस हो गया इसका. ये फॉर्मेट आज के लिए इतना ही. Let's play something else. थोड़ा लास्ट का बॉलर टाइप सिर्फ दो ही है इसमें, लेग स्पिन एंड ऑफ स्पिन. They should include wrist spin and orthodox also. Anyways, dry pitch. So custom में friction and bounciness. What happens if I give maximum friction 1, bounciness okay 50%. Let's see what happens. इससे क्या होगा? Huh? Okay. The bounciness I'll have to increase. Friction. $25 friction. Better green pitch. Custom lines on stump. On the stump. Short pitch. Drift in. Change option. Extra bounce. ये देखते हैं. से ये है. अरे ये क्या था? So अगर लेट Oh, finally. Another fielder. It's a 6.